Hey, alright, I'm here. Hi, Austin. And yeah, I did a thing. There's a tournament starting up for people who are not experts in this game. I'm decent, but I'm certainly have lots of room for improvement. And there's some other people who I've kind of streamed with, mainly Scanler, and probably some others who are popping in this one. And since some stuff freed up in my schedule and it's kind of more of a summer thing, I thought, you know what? Let's dive into this and do my first actual competition for Link to the Past randomizers. So this should be kind of neat. It'll be a different experience. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I might end up doing some commentary for some of the other races too. At least I volunteered to possibly pick some of that up. So we'll see how that goes. But congrats on your 97% for trophies. Are you able to 100% it, or does it make you play through it again? New Game Plus? Yeah, I thought we mentioned that before. I am gonna do this seed here. It's a slightly different setting than what I normally do for practice, because it's a swords assured, which means we actually start with a sword in the very beginning of the game, which is not how the open seeds typically work. So there's a few practice ones that are out there, and we're gonna go ahead and just give this a good old shot here. So we'll hop in and we'll chat while we give this a shot, and I'll see how I do with this. So 3, 2, 1, and go. I think I'm still gonna open up by doing this. So how's your weekend been? Besides you getting loaded up on Starbucks drinks, what else have you been up to? I think Hera was the red crystal, and I'm gonna have to double check that, which is dumb. Nope, it was the other way around. It's a good thing I looked. Alright. DVOS 19 rumors are saying it's going to be a major UI update. Okay. I mean, I guess it would be kind of like how everything else is getting a major UI overhaul, right? So it's probably just going to be along the same lines as that. Come on. And WatchOS 12, yeah, I figured that we're going to see some major redesign stuff for both those things, but that's, I think, expected at this point. I'm pretty sure that that's been pretty confirmed at this point. Lots of different design UI things. We just don't know the exact details. Like, we have possible concepts. Oh, hello, Glove. Alright, so one big difference that we're going to do, because we have the sword, is we're going to do some stuff in front of Escape. Normally, we just kind of skip this for a little while, but when we have a weapon... we might as well see what's here. Oh, get away from me. Yeah, I had a nice weekend. It was nice to get out of town for a few days with a lot of people. Lots of laughs. Didn't quite finish out the way we wanted to, but that's okay. Sometimes You gotta give a little bit of the good with the bad. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. Get out of here. So, any fun plans for the week coming up, or are you just mainly working and just kind of whatever? Work, work, and more work, right? That's what we all do. I mean, that's pretty much it. Besides, I might be popping on here a little bit more now because I need to practice some different stuff now that I'm in this. Oh, we gotta be careful here. There we go. I want to die, but I didn't. Ooh, that's nice. Did I leave this guard here? I'm stupid. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I think we'll just kind of suck it up and save and quit and come back for Dark Cross now that I screwed up. I should have left the green guard alive so I could have died and then I could have gone for the other item. So that was an error. Oh, you know what? We have a glove. Give me a bomb. Nope. I could buy bombs in the village at this point, but I'm going to see if I can get them from the 50-50. Yeah, what? Well, besides obviously WWDC, anything else looking forward to in June? Wow. Nothing? No? June is just June. Alright, well, I'd like those bombs, but I'm not going to come back for them since you need bombs to get it. What's coming in June for the free games? Did they already announce? Okay. I mean, the big thing for me is you got Switch 2 coming out, which is going to be fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Mushroom. That's only a week and a half away. Okay. Da, 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 da. Hey, a heart. I'm hoping the Switch 2 might motivate me to do more. Go back and play more either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't finished Tears, and that might get me to do it. Mirror's nice. The updated visuals will be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go back down and say hi to Sick Kid again. It's called FBC Firebreak, a 3-player cooperative first-person shooter set within the enigmatic control. Hold on, let me get. Ice Rod. Okay, so that's interesting. Is that like a? Is it like futuristic shooter or? What kind of setting is that? Oh, okay, we're gonna activate that too. That'll let me turn in the mushroom quicker. I'm all about that. Okay. This also immediately put Hera in logic with, well, no fire source, so we don't know if it's going to be beatable. But we could definitely check it out. I think I'll look around a little bit first before I go up the mountain. Let's check Sick Kid real quick. Okay, my first shield. Alright, now let's do Lost Woods, and we'll check Lumberjack before we start footing around doing other stuff. The setting is a blend of a government agency and a building, unusual architectural features. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's cool. Hey, look, my time message worked. That's kind of cool. We're not going to waste our time picking up $5. Alright, let's go look at Lumberjack. So like Alan Wake, but in a house. Interesting. Ooh. That was Quake. Hopefully we don't need that. We won't know for a while, though. Alright, let's turn in the mushroom. Against my better judgment. But I think we just do it. It was an early item. Nah. Whatever. I did get that glove, and I have the back of escape I can do, but let's route some of this other stuff in and just see what's here. Okay, bombs there. Okay, I'll check that out later. Ooh. Flips, huh? That's good to find now, because I can route in some checks real quick with all that. Okay. Oh, I threw the wrong one. So mad. Okay. Miss Flutes is something that I gotta, like, not do. Because that's just annoying, because that's just going too fast for the sake of making a mistake in the end. That's totally avoidable. Okay. I'm gonna grab the heart container. I'm still squishy. Okay, whatever. June 17th it comes out? Alright. Nice. We don't need that. It'll be free on PS Plus? Okay, that's cool. I'll be able to at least add add it to my library. And then if I get to it, that'll be cool. Alright, a sword upgrade's nice. I think we got another heart in no, not in pieces. Because we have 3 ready. Alright, let's check this spot, and then we'll do flipper checks. And then I think we just do the save and quit. And do the back of escape. Too bad that was trash. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Alright. Come on. Go. So in the ideal world, we find a bow soon so that we can actually just go and do Eastern. That would be amazing. I don't think that'll happen, but that would be the amazing ideal scenario here, that a bow pops up. Okay, there's another heart container. So we're doing pretty good in life. If we don't get a bow, then I just want Dark World access, because there's crap I could do there. But we are still at least 2 items away from that. What do we got there? Just bombs. Get in the whirlpool. Oh my god, flippers. Hate that. At least we're not fake flippering. It's not as dangerous. Give me something good. No! Alright. Alright, anything good on the ledge? Nope. That's vanilla. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, let's do the back of escape, and then I might just pop into Eastern anyway. Because we are looking for items. Oh, I could do that. Okay. We want to go up the mountain. Alright, let's see. This is out of logics because no lamp, but you might have something good. Nope. That's fine. Alright, what we do have, though, is the ability to go to the other side of the mountain, which is why we came here with this hook shot. And I could Hera pot Hera, which that actually is probably a good idea. I should probably just go in and see if we get the items. So, okay, just a piece of heart. And we are not getting that. Okay. Cool. So the items here are kind of stupid. Let's get our Dark World info. Swamp Thieves? Ugh. Pod is the there, and all the rest are regular crystals. We could fill that in a little bit. So that is also interesting because now I'm worried that the game might need that Quake Medallion, and it's in a really bad spot because we have 2 dungeons that need medallions to open them. We don't know which ones yet, though. Okay, get the big key. Let's see if we can skip the basement today. That's the first item. Okay. So it'd be really cool if it gives me the second item and it's not in the basement. Alright, let's do this to be safe. What is the 5 arrows? Okay. That's our stun prize. Map. Of course. Alright. Alright, let's hope it's on Moldworm. If not, then at least we'll have a crystal. That's annoying. I didn't move over far enough. If I would have been a little bit more to the right, I wouldn't have bounced off them. The walk back sucks when you don't have boots yet. Okay, really? Get away. Ah, okay. You didn't get me. I'm getting lucky. There we go. Alright, that was better. Of course, the other items in the basement. That sucks. Alright. Well, we got a crystal, but we're leaving something behind. And I feel like anytime you leave behind the Hera basement, it's going to have something good, because that's the kind of crap that the seed does to you. But we have a crystal. We'll see what happens. Watch we get a fire source over here, and I'm going to want to go right back. I don't know if it's worthwhile. It's probably like the calculated step is to probably skip it because it's only one item location. Ugh. And that's probably the right move. And that's what I really should just do. And just remember that it's there in case I do run out of checks. But we'll see. We're still looking for a Moon Pearl. And neither a glove or hammer anyway. Okay, there's one of them. So at least we know that coming up here was a good idea. And then I'm thinking we just go... We'll check Spiral Cave here, and then we just go Saha and Eastern. Because really, we don't have too many more options anyway. I think we've cleared almost everything we can do. So it's just making us kind of do everything. The only thing I'll be mad about is if Saha's closet has a lamp, because then I could have gotten the second item out of Hera. But, oh well. Alright, get away from me. A book? Oh, I don't want to go in the desert. Or check... Oh, God. Go back up to the ether tablet. That's rude. We can get back there quickly. Let's check this first. There is still an item in escape, too. So I have, like, all these little isolated, like, checks that are kind of annoying. But my density right now is here in Eastern, so I think we just kind of commit to it. Okay, we already know green pendant at Swamp. I called that too, didn't I? Totally called that. Well, I guess the advantage is now if I go back up there, it's 2 checks with the book, and I could do Ether Tablet. But we're gonna just go into Eastern first and see how many items we can get out of here. And then we can easily get out and go back up the mountain if that's what we need to do. Because I have access to everything but 1 item location here. So we might get all 3 items. That'll make this slightly faster. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, not ideal, but somewhat quick. That's a room I really need to clean up, and I keep on saying that, and I just don't. And that could be an area that I could look at, too. Definitely could be a little focus area for me. Well, this sucks. So one of the items will be on Armos. So, certainly not worth. And there's still 1 item left. And we have to go back there, so I don't know. Let's do these dumb checks, because I'm going to just get mad. The reality is that I probably have to do AGA, and I'm just not doing it. And that's one thing where I just got to pull the trigger on that, probably. So I'm thinking that I do these checks, and I just do AGA. Because now that I have Moon Pearl, and we found the stupid lamp, and I have a Master Sword, that's all in logic. I could also check the Dark Cross item while I'm there. It just always sucks when you're one item away from getting regular Dark World access, and then you just can't get it because it's probably locked behind something, but you're going to convince yourself that you're going to find it, which is probably not true. Hey, it's just Sword Assured, so it's open. Oh, shit. That's nice. Okay, now I'm disturbed because desert is in logic, and I don't like that at all. Yeah, right now it's basically casual boots. I was ready up here, but I came up the mountain before I did Saha. I don't want to... This is just someone generated a seed in the bot. In the bot channel, and I just downloaded one of each of the types for this tournament, and so I just picked Sword Assured, and I was like, yeah, we'll just do this one first. Did you just finish playing one? Because I think what I'm gonna probably just even with the boots, I'm probably just gonna climb Aga right after this because yeah. All right, we're just gonna. Oh, never mind. Now that I have that, God, just menuing. Gonna finish it later. Got it. Yeah, Cast Boots is an interesting one. I mean, I like the fact that they're pretty. The modes are very similar. I'm waiting for when I do a Kaz Boots seed and forget that I have the boots because I'm just not used to it. That's always going to be funny. So at least the difference is now, even with pseudo boots, it lights up in the tracker. A standard star. Oh, that's right, because it's standard, right? Casual boots is standard. Is it, it's a random starting item, right? It's one of the random weapons that they did. Because it's not sword start, guaranteed. If I remember correctly. Okay. Oh, you do get a sword from Uncle? Okay, so that's assured then, basically. Well, it's... Yeah, okay. I mean, when I first started doing a lot of these, especially when Psychologist and I were playing, when we first started doing them, we did standard all the time, and we did it without the sword assured. So, like, it was constantly doing things like Samaria, Bomb, Hammer, and Bow were fun because that was easier, but we would get some of the really rough starts sometimes. I also need to get a new HDMI cable because sometimes my monitor just completely cuts out for a couple seconds. And I'm going to try a new cable first. So that needs to be a priority now that I'm doing this because that's annoying as shit. Bomb escape is tough until you get used to it. Yeah, I agree. And then you feel bad if you F it up and don't have any bombs left when you want to do the back. That was me for a while until I got better at it. But I haven't done it in a while, so I don't know how good I'd be right now. Yeah, bomb escape is definitely a thing. Oh, dummy. Okay, we're really gonna have a hard time in this room, huh? Just hit him with the hook shot, man. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing who signs on as mentors and see who is there to work with. It'll be kind of cool. There's a lot of new people, too, that I don't know, so I would kind of look forward to, like, maybe working with people who I'm not as familiar with as well, because it'll be neat to get some different tips, perspectives from some of the group. I'm not sure, because, like, I started following and doing randomizer stuff so long ago, I don't even know who from, like, that era might still be doing this kind of stuff, so it's probably, I'm going to guess it's more people in the last several years, which is cool with me. But this might give me the little kick to maybe actually, like, I don't know about main tournament stuff, maybe, but at least maybe pick up some races and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a cool thing. I might try to do the same thing. It's going to be just, I mean, we both, you know, have lots of things outside of this, too. So I know, like, timing-wise, it's still going to be, like, evenings for me, and that might not work with everyone's schedule, but we'll see. But, yeah, I'm going to see what's available out there. I don't necessarily have any preference, so I'm just going to kind of... Again, I want to see names once they're available, once we know who's actually signed up to do this. But I don't really care. I think it'll be pretty cool for anyone who is volunteering to do this. It's pretty awesome, so... And it's funny, because I've known about this tournament, and I thought about joining it, like, I don't know, a year or two ago. But I was just like, I don't know. I think I was still just, like, nervous about it. But I think doing the weekly seeds over this past year has given me some more confidence. Because I know I've definitely improved a little bit by keeping that going. So I was like, you know what? This is a good opportunity to dive in and see if I can, you know, up my skill a little bit more. And get over some of the plateaus and stuff and get some tips. Because I could do a lot of stuff well, but I'm also very inconsistent. And that's something I'd like to work on. And there's some rooms that I just don't have a good strat for right now that I need to do a better job with. Like, I know the general thing, but I don't set it up right. Like, I was just complaining about the Stalfos room in Eastern. Like, for whatever reason, I still don't do that correctly. Yeah, the weekly... The weekly and then this for sure, yeah, I agree. Alright, let's see what BS is here. Well, I guess we'll grab the money. So the real question is, do we skip out on pod? Probably because I'm missing bow and hammer, I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to head the other way. Now that I have a mirror, I can do all the Northern Dark World stuff. I'm going to pretend like this is what it wants me to do. So, let's go talk to our angry fish friend and work our way over to the northern checks. Yeah, that's something I put down on the forum too, is that, like, I feel like sometimes I'll end up making a bad routing decision and that'll throw off my game a bit. I mean, I also think that there's a lot of times when I'm playing Seeds where the routing really comes down to a flip of a coin. But then there's some people who always seem to make the right decision with it, and I'm just like, all right, how? Like, what are you reading differently than me? So that way I can kind of get a better idea of what I might be missing. I shouldn't have even bothered grabbing that. Like, clearly, I could have avoided going back up to get the Hera item, but then getting Ether Tablet ended up being really good in this seed because I got the boots out of it. And I didn't go there right away because the book was in Spiral Cave after I already did Hera. So I'm like, eh. But I'm glad I went back up after Eastern didn't have anything noteworthy. Because I was just like, what if Eastern actually has an important item like the last weekly? We remember that fun. I don't know why I'm up here because I can't do that. See, little things like that I gotta clean up. Alright. I gotta do this. Yeah, so this will be kind of neat. It'll give me an opportunity to kind of to learn. Like, I've learned a lot, but I know I have a lot more to go. Yeah, I know. And again, why it just I wasn't the only one that slowed down, but the people who found it when like as late as I did also friggin' got like their routing is a lot better than mine, so they still did it a whole lot quicker. But man, I was kind of like, you gotta be kidding me, because then what is it? Both bows were technically locked behind mitts. It's like, oh. All right, that's kind of nice. Nothing required locked behind boots yet, but I'm not gonna say no to a tempered sword. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so nice quality of life items, boots locked here, but nothing required. So here's the other crappy part. Thieves Town is... Wait, I just thought of something. Alright, I might need to quickly read Ped. Oh, hello. That's a problem. Alright. We need a cape. Let's go look for items in here. By the way, a fun thing, Scanler. Quake is on Lumberjack. I can get it, though, obviously. I should have just grabbed it while I was there. So, beating Ego 1 might have been required anyway. Yeah, for sure. Someone who knows their stuff, too. Like, I could co-op a seed with someone, but I'm not... Oh, come on. Not necessarily as well versed. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna grab this key. The real reason why I'm coming over here is because I want to read Ped. Whatever. Oh, okay. Well, we don't need that. No! How does that happen? Seriously? Really? Come on. Was I really that off that it didn't bonk me? Like, it didn't bonk me. That's annoying as shit. Ah, whatever. Gotta be kidding me. Game. Well, whatever. I'll go pick up my Quake this time. And then I'll just go back in. It's a good thing this is just a practice seed. Then again, maybe I want to make those mistakes in the... I don't know. I don't know. I feel seeding is going to be a crapshoot because some seeds, like some of these seeds are just like, oh wow, I did really well, and then others I'll be like, hey, I sub 2-houred it and I'm happy. All right, the salty run back. Oh, man. That was dumb. Alright, let's see if Quake is required. So we have this weird situation where I can actually beat every pendant dungeon, and I hate it. I think we're going to go into Thieves, though, after I'm going to check the front of Skullwoods, because we haven't done that yet. I'll do the Village, and we might go into Thieves, because it's quick. Though I probably should be beelining for Hype Cave. But if Hype Cave has nothing, then the run back to Thieves is kind of shitty. Since we can't get back there easily. Okay. Too low? Yep. Okay. I know there's a boot setup for this, but I'll be damned if I remember exactly how to do it. That should be better. There we go. Okay, you're not it. I can't wait to find out that both items are fire rod locked. That'll be just my day. Might be. That'd be funny as hell. Here we go. No, okay, there's one. Alright, one locked in the back. Alright, yeah, this is kind of... There's definitely some brutal things here. Alright. That... I still can't believe that it didn't mirror bonk me. I'm kind of annoyed by that. Now I know, I gotta just be really careful there. With boots, if you dash against the wall, you can use the bonk frames to get you across. Oh, okay. So if you bonk and then just let the bomb carry you, it'll just do it. I'm always like, I know I've done it before, but I didn't know if there was a specific position still. And okay, there's another medallion, and I wasn't 100% sure about that. So that's another thing I can kind of add on to my make sure I know how to do it list. It's funny how even just between the two of us, we're like a mix of different strats. Like there's certain things I know, and then there's certain things you know, and we've kind of shared a lot of that back and forth. Okay. All right. Let's quickly do this. If I get 3 items in the front, I might just bail. We would be formidable. Yeah. Well, that's one. Oh, okay. Well, we needed that, so this is good. That's the second item already. I said if I get 3 in the front, and that cape might be all we really need to come in here for. Alright, so 2 items. I think with the cape we're gonna bail. Because I'm going to go up and grab that Samaria, and then we'll head south. That's a pretty good find. Aw, nice job. Stupid pterodactyl. Alright. Okay. I knew that was gonna happen, but that's okay, I guess. Not really. Alright. So let me think here. We gotta go back over and around again, which sucks. So that's just adding more time on our day. Yeah, I think we just gotta go all the way over to dig. I might have to not hold off on pod. But let's check. Let's get towards Hype Cave area first. Right. Come on, deep dig. Oh. Well, that would have been helpful to have sooner. Okay. I guess we route this in. So what I'm going to probably end up doing here, we're going to go to route this in the Smith Chain, finish with Hype Cave, and we have a 2/3 chance of being able to get into and beat Meyer with what we have. So that's where we're going to go next. So immediately going to put that Samaria to use. Okay, not happening. All right. Okay. Well, that's a thing that we could do. We're not gonna right now, but that is a thing that we could do. I don't want to say it out loud, but let me, Alright, I mean, that could be worse, but the purple chest has been pretty garbage lately. I think there's like one time it had an item that was worthwhile in it in the last like several months. Alright, let's... Alright. Well, we weren't going to strike gold twice there. Alright, let's find out if we get something in Hype Cave that's worthwhile. And then we'll go to Meyer. And we're just going to hope it's not Bamos. There is one weekly, like a while ago, that I think it had the lamp in it or something. But I don't think anyone got it. Or at least, like, someone figured it out, like, well after the fact. Or there's also one where it had the silvers, too, if I remember correctly. God. And then Hype Cave ended up being garbage. That's great. Okay. Alright, well... Here we go. Let's find out if this is worthwhile. Can we do it? Yeah. I mean, I never got them, but like, there's a couple of them who go back through and like finish some of the item checks just to look. Of course it's Bamos! Why? Come on. Ah. Give it to me right here. Oh, I love that. That's just great. Under the doormat. Okay. Let's see this. That's amazing. I don't know, man. I love it when that happens, but it's also so stupid. Alright. I can't believe that I only have one crystal. Like, this has been just a slog. Again. Like, we had one of these not too long ago. Wow. Way to miss. All right. Whoops. Thank you for the garbage. Alright. Well, let's do our firelock side, because we haven't seen an item in here yet. We also haven't seen the big key. Alright. Big key might be vanilla. I think if we see a small key there, that it's either a strong chance or guaranteed. I don't remember. That's the other thing. I need to get the key logic down in some of these dungeons. I don't have it all in my head. Like, some of it's not that hard to do, but I just don't have it all. And someone, like, a year ago, there was a pinned post, I don't know if you saw it, that actually talked about some of the logic in Ice Palace, and I didn't read through it too carefully, but that's something I want to go back and look at. It was about whether or not it's hookshot required, based off of where the keys lie. What did you do? Alright, there it is. The key under the doormat. Oh, what did I go that way for? Oh, okay. Did the link just not post? Because I could fix that at some point. There's one. Give me another trash item. That'll be great. Yeah, that's just classic Meyer, isn't it? Oh, you can't get in? Let's see what's in Meyer's shed. Alright. Well, it's either here or Vidi. Let's see where item number 2 is. Alright. Vidi it is. Yeah, I don't think you could post links. I probably have it off. It's probably just because, And it's funny, I was just looking at the command to change that. Now I forgot what it was. So, yeah. I probably don't have... I could probably change it. I just haven't. I have to mess with that. Yeah, let's do the fun thing. I'm so grateful for the fact that you told me about that. Because that's so much easier in that room. Even when you have all the things. Okay. Let's do this. This. We're gonna... Okay. Yeah, it really does. Especially when you don't have the lamp. It's quite amazing, honestly. And Vidi's free when you have cape. Oh boy, a garbage item. Thanks, game. Well, it's a crystal. Unreal. Alright, well... let's make more bad decisions. It's not necessarily a bad decision. It might be the right one. Okay, can we select the correct item? I'll check this before I make the other play that I'm avoiding for whatever reason. Get off of me. Holy cow. Great room. Great screen. I don't remember peeking at the floating island. I might have. I just don't remember doing it. What's this back-to-back shields? Why? Oh, God. Alright, let's double check this. I think it's garbage, but I don't remember. Oh, yeah. That is hot garbage. Alright, let's take the peek here, and then we're going to go and do Hookshot Cave. Either. So we didn't even need Quake. Wow. All right. Yeah, trash cave indeed. All right, so we have two things that we can do right now. One of them is to go to pod, which is probably the move we're going to do first. And if I get locked out of there, we're going to go to desert. Because we did get the book early. And that has probably the most logically. Because we can do swamp, but it's technically not in logic after the first chest after the small key, right? So I'm not rushing there. But if we don't get Bo locked out of here, we can at least check a bunch of stuff and we'll see what happens. Trash cave, a little bit of a trash seed too, man. This is... like, just give me my things. I might have to also go back to Thieves. Maybe I needed to go in the back. All great things to ponder. Holy shit. We're locked out of here. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Alright. Let's have a look. Whatever. Oh, I missed. That's annoying. Cool, let's keep the trash going. If I get a map with the big key over here, I'm gonna be so sad. Because then that just means that I have the kill ammo to get both items. Okay. Not that that's an item that I want. Alright, we're gonna hope that this is the second item here. Oh my god. Okay. Fine, game. Glad I hesitated on coming in here after I got Bamos. I mean, to be fair, the book was in Spiral, so it did give me that early, but who the hell... Again, with all the things that are open to you... Which, by the way, since the book was in Spiral Cave, totally means the Aga was not required. Yeah. Yeah. So far, that's what it was. Like I said, Aga wasn't required because I could have gotten the hammer out of that chest before doing Aga Tower. So that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Cape and Pendant Thieves, Hammer and Pendant Desert. Cape led to Canis Samaria, which was required, obviously, because we have both Mire and Turtle Rock required dungeons. I need a fire rod, and then I can actually do TR. Wouldn't that be a bitch of a place to find a bow? After all this. Book and Spiral boots on you. Yeah. It's good times. At least I could say that I didn't gen this one. You know how I like to gen crappy seeds, but I didn't gen this one. Okay. We're still looking for 2 freaking items in here. Come on, get in here. Thank you. Whoops. The bonks I have to slow myself down on. So now there's an item on Cold Stair still, right? Yeah, big chest and Cold Stair. Ugh. Why am I off the hammer? Because I'm dumb. Do this first, then change. Not the proudest one, but it's done. Oh, come on! Game, what do you want? Come on. God, it better not be going into all 3 pendant dungeons. Like, that's just ass. At this point, though, Swamp is my biggest density, and I have the hammer, so I have to probably do it, huh? I don't have a fire rod. I don't have a bow. So going all the way up to TR is kind of stupid. The only other thing I could, like, is Spike Cave, but okay. I mean, if I'm going to do Spike Cave, I'd rather go into Swamp. Just density-wise. I'm looking for more than one item, so Spike Cave can't be the only answer. I mean, unless it progresses to the other, but... so let's make a poor decision here. Maybe. Oh, come on. Thank you. But I feel like this is one of those seeds where it's just making you do something in every pendant dungeon. We've had enough of those. Yeah, well, that's what I feel like right now is happening to me. So I'm just like, might as well just go to Swamp. Now, this first chest was at least in logic without the hammer. So if there is something here, that's great, and it probably will help me bail. Okay, it's an item, but we're gonna keep pushing because I could do this dungeon fairly quickly. Like, not super quick, but alright. Let's see if we get something here. I hate it when I already have 2 items here. But I think I'm just gonna say screw it. Because what is the worst place it could be is over here, right? Left side swamp. Plus, since I already stole that 1 key, this is quick. Well, it's one of those things where if you don't do it, you know there's gonna be something there, and it completely F's you over. That happened, what, a couple weeks ago. I'm sure there'll be nothing here today, but if I do get a bow out of this, I'd be really thrilled. Because that immediately gives me 2 more crystals. And there's 5, 6 crystals. The seat... Alright. That's fine. We're just gonna do it backwards. If the seed wants to be mean... Alright, so then we got the big key, so we don't have to worry about the chest. That's also nice. Holy shit! Come on! This is horrible! See, now the worst place that that stupid fire rod would show up is in the pyramid, right? Because... Oh my god. Hey, look at that, red mail. I might as well finish this. It's quick enough at this point. Oh my god. See? And that's why I did it, because if I don't, I'm gonna be like, where's the stupid bow? And you know what would be really funny? Watch the second bow would be in here. Have them both be in this dungeon. Why not? God, curse myself by saying that, but that was not the correct. That's better. Alright. Alright, well, we'll get those out of the way. Well, we know we're heading eastern in pod right after this. And so that's why it's another thing, good thing. Just finish it. I could turn in the green pendant while I run back to pod. Holy cow. And mind you, this was locked behind Hammer, logically, in Pendant Desert. Okay. Oh. I don't even care what my time is on this one. This is trolly as shit. I mean, that's also a possibility, right? Yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, if I'm still looking for a fire rod when I'm done with these 2 dungeons, I'm gonna do that next. God, it's just stupid. I mean, there's only 1 item left in Eastern, and we have all of pod to do. So let's see if my decision to finish Swamp ended up being worthwhile. Eh, not really. Okay, let's see how quickly we can clean this up. Said we're still looking for at least a fire rod, right? That's my go mode item at this point. What a horrible go mode item. There's a really good chance it's in here. I won't be surprised. We'll just say that much. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Probably double key. Could just mirror back, but I think what we're gonna do is this. Okay. And that is gonna make me go back. I didn't even need to hit that, I don't think, because I was probably gonna mirror after I check these things. This is probably gonna be a key there, but the drop down might not be. I could get a vanilla big key though. That would be interesting. Okay, that's fine. This might be an item though. Or that, so I'm glad we at least got that first. Alright. Check this stuff real quick first. No surprise. If we don't get a key down here, then we can skip Harmless Hellway. Okay, 2 more items. With that bug catching net, we are now invincible. If I choose to be. Alright. Well, everything else is an item at this point. At least everything else we're going to open. This. The big chest. And whatever's in Helma. So no fire rod yet. You know where the biggest asshole location for that thing to show up would be? First chest of TR. Yeah. At this point, I would be pretty mad. Just because of everything you had to do to get that access anyway. And then for it to be up there, like, no one wants to go up there to look for that. That's just stupid. It could be here. It could also be on Armos. But Pyramid Fairy sounds like a really good option, honestly. Man. I really play these rough seeds. I hope the generation's a little bit nicer for this tournament. But I figure, like, if I get seeds like this, that whoever I'm going up against, it's going to throw them off too, because this is not, like... You know, we're at similar skill level. It's not like the top people who are gonna, like, know and figure stuff out really quick. Okay. Can we not? Thank you. And then there. This would throw off a lot of people, just the horrible progression here. So I'm gonna take some comfort knowing that I'm still doing decently, but it still sucks. Alright. Alright, here we go. You gonna give me something good, Helma? Come on. It'd be really funny if you dropped the other bow. I might laugh if you drop a bow. Let's just get this. Okay. Yeah, and that's just like, you know, whatever. I'm not going to worry too much about it because I'm really joining this, you know, just to have some fun. There's going to be people who are going to join this that are going to be better than us. There's a lot of people who are going to be newer that are going to take a little bit more time at some of these seeds, and that's totally fine. And I just want to have fun. Like, it'll be a neat experience, and that's really, like, the bigger idea here. Okay. And, alright, let's find out what Armos is holding, and then we're gonna go turn in a big old bomb. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel too. But there's a lot of, like, the reality too is that there's a lot of pickup races that have a variety of people in there. I don't know why I'm doing that. See, this room, I've done it correctly a couple times, and then I just don't ever. But there's a lot of, like, there's a lot of pickup races that have a variety of talent level in it and skill level. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be more apt to try to dive into a couple of those here and there once I get through this and gain some more experience. I don't know. We'll see. Saved that one because I really thought that I was gonna not be able to kill the Igor in that moment, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. The other thing I gotta practice, and I've done it before, well, at least practiced it, but I'm not good at it, is the quicker kill on Armos. Mother effer! I mean, it had to show up deep somewhere, right? There it is. Alright, we're in go mode. Really? Get out of my way. Crazy. Apparently the whole time I never hit it with my blade. Oh, it sure did. This logic was incredibly awful. You know we're gonna find out that the damn bow is in, probably gonna be sitting in, Pyramid Fairy or something. There is another item in this dungeon, but I'm just gonna kill the moth and we're gonna not worry about it. I guess I'll take that little boost. Grab some arrows. Yeah, this was a crazy logic seed. Alright. Gotta do this. Kill the moth. Go to TR. Can you get away? Thank you. Alright. Alright. Weekly casual boots pickup race Mondays at 8 p.m. Oh. Okay. Maybe. I've never really thought of it because, like, I don't know. 8 p.m. is also not, it's not too bad because casual boots probably goes a little bit quicker. But, I gotta be careful. Like, in the summer, I won't mind doing 8 p.m. too much. Like, but that's why I typically start a little bit earlier because I'm up at like 5 o'clock in the morning during the week for work. So I could probably do that, but then it's like I immediately have to go to bed afterwards. So that's a little bit tough. Yeah. But it's like once a week. That's not awful. I don't know why I was going to go down there. I never marked Hero to Rock. I think it was Ether. I'm pretty sure. It was definitely not Quake. So I'm pretty sure Ether was correct. Okay. Cool. Let me just get manhandled my moldworms here. Yeah, long day, but fun. Like, I don't mind quick races and stuff, but I mean, that if I get good enough, then, you know, hopefully they'll be closer an hour and a half in length and it won't feel that bad. Right? Then you're done by 9:30? Not awful. Alright, yeah, if you do, I'll try to check you out. Alright. But thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. And we'll be chatting soon, because it'll be kind of fun if we end up getting matched up or something and throughout this whole thing. Who knows? Yeah, bracket finals. Let's do it. That's the way to do it. Alright, see you soon. Alright. We got the small. Let's double check and make sure the big key's not up here. At least this music's so good. Tyranno layer. Wow, benevolent. Again, that is a bow-locked bow because of where the fire rod was. God, that's so great. What locations? Wow, you're gonna find that en route, so. Humor is... The seed's got it. Alright, we need another small key from here. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Really don't want to hug the chain chomp. Wow. Nice job. I have the big key, right? Yeah. All right, so we're going to steal the key here. We do not need to open up any more chests in here unless we're looking for keys. Oh, come on. I guess I could probably just take out the cane. There we go. Cool. And now we can just go right to Trinox. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that's smart. Just in case. God, annoying. Alright. Okay, let's finally get this done. Okay. All right. Good. Alright, well, we're finally gonna enter GT. After all of those shenanigans. We don't really need to get those arrows. We'll get more on the climb and everything. Shovel. Alright. Let's take the risk on doing DM routing. Let's get out of my face. Okay, not here. Okay. Alright, so randomizer room might save us. And if not, we're going behind Armos and hoping that it's not the tile room. That was vanilla. 2 arrows and bombs. Like, that whole room is actually vanilla today. Well, that's trash. Oh, man. Seriously, if this game also makes tile room the answer, that would be so rude. After everything that it's done. We'll grab one more fairy here if we get... Ah, we took it. Alright. Alright. Wow. Wow. Game, you're rude. Like, then you gotta do this trash on top of all of this? Like, ah, that's just so mean. Alright. We might as well... Unreal. Frickin' rude. Nice miss. There we go. Alright, that was a good room. Another good room. Another good room. Okay, that was one of my better gauntlets, for sure. Aw, come on. That was good. So much money. Totally unnecessary. Ah, that was not great. Right. That was bad. Wasting too much time there. Okay. Wrong way. Alright, let's do, hopefully, a quick mold run kill. That's not a quick mold run kill. That's a mistake. There we go. Bad. Alright, one more. All right, let's wrap this up. All right. Put yourself in a good spot. Nah, why would you? Okay. Wow. Well, that mess of a seed is over. That was incredible. I really don't even know how to feel about that. The logic was really, really crazy on this one. But it's over. All right. All right. Okay. Sweet. I got the invite to the placement seeds, but do not stream. So these are going to be just offline things that I get to do casually and try to knock these out. Okay. That's good to know. All right. So I have stuff set up for this thing. So that's exciting. All right, cool. All right. Well, I am going to let the brackets, because I'm reading something on Discord. Let the credits roll out here, and I'm gonna take a nice break. And I don't know, if I'm up to it, maybe I'll end up doing one of these asynchronous seeds later, just to kind of get one under my belt. If not, that's fine. I'm gonna just go through and I might relax and then get one of these done later in the week, since I will have a little bit more time to get these things done. I'm guessing this is just a form. In-game time is what they want. Okay. In-game time. Please enter your in-game time in hours, minutes, seconds. Okay, cool. So that's kind of normal. All right, got it. Sweet. All right, I'm excited. This is going to be pretty cool to do. Something that I've never taken the risk to do before, so a little out of my element, but I'm looking forward to giving it the old try. So yeah, that'll be coming up soon. All right. Well, again, thanks for everyone who popped in here today. It sure means a lot when I got some people to chat with and stuff while we're kind of horsing around, especially with a crazy seed like this one was. But I'll be back on, I'm sure, doing more Link to the Past just to keep myself fresh as I get into this little tournament that we're going to do. And then, hopefully we'll get back to Gloomhaven, though I gotta double check with my buddy because I know he's probably gonna be coming in town to visit family soon, and when he does that, then he won't be home to do Gloomhaven, so we might have a few weeks where we don't do that as much, and that's okay. That'll just give me opportunities to do some more practice to get ready for this little tournament, and maybe catch up with some mentor work and stuff like that, so... All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you soon. Goodbye.